Have you ever wondered if you could make vegan cheesecake without cashews? Hi mama, welcome. Before we start the video, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to the channel because that actually helps. Today, we're gonna make two different cheesecake recipes, my favorite ones. First, we're gonna make a cheesecake with agar-agar. Agar-agar is pretty much gelatin, but made from seaweed. We're gonna start the recipe by making the crust. And the crust is made with cookies. And these cookies are really the most basic ones. Normally you will find them in the supermarket. They are not labeled vegan, but if you read the ingredients, they are pretty much vegan. So the crust contains 200 grams of biscuits, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 150 grams of melted butter. I melted my butter in the microwave, but if you don't want to use a microwave, you could just do a hot water bath. After you mix all the ingredients together, bake the crust for 10 minutes at 180 degrees. Whilst it's baking, we're gonna make the filling. For the filling, you will need the zest of 1 lemon. $250 milliliters of soy cream, 600 milliliters of coconut milk, 100 grams of sugar, $20 grams of agar-agar, and 7 tablespoons of cornstarch. Place all the ingredients in a saucepan. Before the ingredients go to the stove, just whisk everything and make sure that all the ingredients are combined. By the time your filling is done and thick, your crust will be baked and you will be ready to pour the filling inside. And bake for another 10 minutes at 180 degrees. We're gonna make the flavor filling. In this case, will be red because we're gonna use strawberries. We had frozen strawberries from summer, so we're gonna utilize it because it's winter and it's pretty cold. So we're not making any smoothies. So we're gonna use 300 grams of frozen strawberries, which I went again and used the microwave to defrost. With the help of a hand blender, blend the strawberries, strain the strawberry juice from the seeds, and add the agar-agar, or in my case the Royal vegan gelatin. Bring this into the heat and bring it to boil. Once it starts boiling, turn it off and add 100 milliliters of cold water. You have to be constantly whisking. Once you see that everything is well combined, place the gelatin on top of the cheesecake and refrigerate for at least 2 hours before slicing. As you can see, we have a change of clothes because it got cold in those 2 hours, so I changed to my pajama. This is an incredible easy recipe to make. Before we start this recipe, we have to preheat the oven with the water to create the steam inside the oven. So for this cheesecake, we're gonna do the crust the same way we did the other with the cookies. I just used a different kind of cookies because in Portugal I couldn't find Maria cookies that did not have milk powder. So I just used digestive cookies. So you already see you have two different alternatives and kinds of cookies you can use. 200 grams of cookies, 150 grams of butter, 3 tablespoons of sugar. For the filling, we're gonna add a zest of 1 orange. I love adding oranges and citrus food to my cheesecake filling to flavor it. 450 grams of silken tofu, 125 grams of apple soy yogurt, natural flavor, 130 grams of sugar, 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, 150 milliliters of soy milk. Blend all the ingredients and bake the cake at 190 degrees for 40 minutes. Turn the oven off once those 40 minutes run off and let the cake sit inside the oven for 1 hour. After the cheesecake is cold, I decorated it with passion fruit and mango jam that I had at home. I love you for watching. Bye!